our spring semester, also the 2019 year, so...
Today's video is going to be the 18 things we learned in 2018.
Yeah, so we just spent like an hour and a half thinking about like 18 things we've learned, 9 things each. So we're going to give them to you and explain.
Number 1 is that you gotta do what you gotta do. You have to do your own thing, and you shouldn't take anyone else's opinions into consideration. You need to just do what you want to do and what you need to do to better yourself.
Number 2 is don't compare yourself. It's really easy to go into college or go into a new group of people and think, oh, like they're all better than me or whatever, but you really just going along with Lillian, you have to do you. You are as good as you make yourself, so if you want to get better, make yourself better, but you can't compare yourself because everyone else has different life situations than you do.
Number 3 is that you need to trust the process, so you need to trust that everything in your life is happening for a reason and that there's a plan set out for you, and whatever actions or situations you're put through are going to put you towards achieving that plan and getting you on the right path in life.
Number 4, you have to stop waiting for things to happen. If you want something to happen, you need to make a plan, you need to figure out how you're gonna get there, but you gotta get there. You can do it, you just don't wait for like people to come to you or anything. Like you have to go get the people or go get whatever you want. Go get that grade.
Number 5 is to be open-minded in trying new things. So if you've been skeptical about trying a new sport or joining a club or doing some sort of activity through your school or university, go ahead and try it, because there's nothing's wrong that's going to come from it. The only bad thing that could happen is you decide you don't like it and you can just stop doing it and find something else to do.
For number 6, finding a group of people that are like you to study with really helps. Like if you all can like study with talking or studying with writing on the board or making note cards, like whatever you do to study, if you find people that study like that and work with them, they'll all improve you. You can all help each other on things that each of you are like unsure about. That really helped me.
Number 7 is to be patient. Don't get aggravated over the small little things or the small bumps in the road. You'll get past them and you'll get through them, and honestly they're making you a better person, so you just need to be calm and let it work out itself.
For number 8, I learned that time flies and you really need to reflect. You can think that like your days are going slow or like your weeks are going slow, but in the end time really does go really fast, and it's easy to forget what all you've done, how you've grown, whatever. So if you just take time to reflect, like I don't know how often, whatever you need, but just reflect and appreciate your time.
Number 9 is it's okay to be sad if something happens in your life and it doesn't go the way that you planned, but what you need to do is you just need to cry about it if you need to, talk it out with someone and get over it, because that small thing is nothing compared to what your life holds.
Number 10 is I learned that I need to take time away from school, like going outside on a bike ride, like Lillian and I like to go on bike rides, or hanging out with friends, watching a show on Netflix, just laying on the couch. Like you need to take breaks, mental breaks, physical breaks, just take breaks from school and anything that's causing you stress.
Number 11 is to take advantage of all the time you have to spend with your family, because they have been there for you and they always will be there for you, and you need to love them and enjoy spending time with them as much as you can before that time is gone.
Number 12 is to find a place that you study best, whether that be your dorm, the library, outside, anywhere really that you find, because I learned that I do not study well in my dorm. If I come home to my dorm, I won't get anything done.
Number 13 is to use a planner, and you need to experiment with ways on how you're going to use it most efficiently for yourself. So maybe that be writing down everything you have going on in your life, or personally I only write down events that are going on through my university that I want to go to, or assignments, due dates for assignments or projects or exams that I have in class, and that's the most effective way that I will use my planner.
Number 14, no one is exactly like you. That would go for thinking high expectations of your friends. They're going to act the way that you would act with a situation or treat you the way you would want to be treated or whatever, but you can't expect everyone to be like you or think the way that you do. That's a hard one to learn, but you need to learn it because it affects how you think of other people around you.
Number 15 is you need change to grow. So personally, this was a hard one for me to learn because I'm not really a fan of change, but everything that changes in your life is changing for a reason, and it's all part of the plan that you have for your life. So you just kind of need to go with it, and you might not like it, but you'll get through it, and other things will come that'll bring you happiness.
16. Life gets hard, but you can work through it. This means multiple aspects, like school gets hard, family life gets hard, friends, like dealing with friends gets hard. Unknown, like major changes can happen in your life. You can get hurt. Any type of changes like that, they suck, but you can get through it. Like, you just have to push yourself, do what you gotta do, like Lillian says, but just get through it and you can do it.
Number 17, always be aware of your surroundings, especially when you're driving. You want to make sure you're looking in all of your mirrors all the time, because if you have to come to a rapid stop, you want to make sure that no one's flying up on you and gonna hit your rear end. So I learned this last year, but about 30 minutes ago, because of my expertise driving skills, we just avoided a major wreck by like 3 inches. So we're out here thriving.
We will survive. So for the final number 18, it's to cherish your time. Time flies. You need to cherish time with your friends, your family, your current life, like how you're living. Like, you just need to appreciate it, cherish it, remember it, and thrive in it. So we hope you learned from our little tips.
We're excited for 2019 and all that it'll bring. And we'll see you in our next video
On the B&L Vlogs.
Bye.
Bye!
18th.
If you want a boyfriend, you go get that boyfriend.
Number nine, it helps increase my productivity.
Number 14, no one is exact.
You need change to grow.